All the games from the bargain bin, watch them being played by him or him.
It's the Bargain Bin Brothers. Good morning, YouTube. I'm Devin, the younger brother, and today I'll be looking at a game called Zombie. I assume it's Zoeds because of the spelling. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to let you know why the me in the background is talking, and I'm actually dubbing over the video. The reason is that when I actually uploaded this game, a game that I found was just absolutely terrible, and you can see what I mean in a minute. When I actually uploaded it and ran it through Google, they informed me that there was a copyrighted audio track being used. And from what I can tell, I haven't actually contacted the developer of this game. From what I can tell, Google's unaware of, and the copyright holder is unaware of any authorization to use their audio in this game. So what that means is that although I'm not entirely sure, so I'm not guaranteeing anything. It's possible that this game uses audio that's not licensed. So for that reason, I'll be dubbing. Now, first thing you'll notice is that it's a top-down game. The graphics are very simple. I mean, granted, it is a very low-cost game, but things like there's this right here is actually the intro screen, if you recall from a minute ago, just plastered onto the ground in the game for no apparent reason. I double checked. This is not a game that's in development still. This is supposedly a final game. And look, the trees are not top down. They're viewed from a 45-degree angle. The character model is bad enough, but the fact that the collision physics is buggy. There's the intro screen on the ground physically. There's a very, very, very badly done simple HUD with your Patron. You have a Patron type of gun, and apparently two lasers, a laser and a laser 2, neither of which you start with ammo for. It's just everything about the game just reeks of absolutely no effort being put in, and I was just sorely disappointed with every little aspect of this. Right here, I was just talking about the different guns in the recording. You'll notice that when I pick up those boxes, it gives me more ammo for my Patron. That's what the zombies look like in this game. They're just, again, top down. I wouldn't have complained too much about that, or the very buggy like blood splatter physics, if you can call it physics. The directionality of the blood splatter, except that everything about this game was really shoddy. If you look at how slow I'm firing, that's not because I just wanted to fire very slowly. It's because the maximum speed of the gun, this Patron, which a real Patron does not fire that slowly, as far as I'm aware, unless it's some kind of Patron I've never heard of. The rate of fire was absolutely ridiculously slow. So the other thing you'll notice is that it's very hard to aim. When you press one of the arrow keys or the WASD keys, it kind of just goes in whatever direction you're pressing and faces you in that direction directly. It's almost impossible to aim at a slight angle, which made it very difficult to shoot these guys. If you see me looking around during the video, I'm commenting on it right there. There was, on top of the audio track, which Google noticed was copyrighted, there was also occasionally sound effects of like a mosquito buzzing right in my right ear, just the right. So it wasn't an issue when I had the speakers on too much, but if you've ever been in an area where there's a lot of mosquitoes, you get really sensitive to that noise. And when you hear the little zzz just in your ear getting a little bit louder, just on one side, it just sends a shiver down my spine. And I just jumped every single time. I couldn't help myself because I'm so sensitive to that noise. Um, so I mean that was kind of cool. I think that was probably the only thing that really impressed me about it was that they created this atmosphere with that sound effect. Um, but I mean, as you can tell, it's a very shoddy game. Very simple, kind of buggy. The fact that the gun shot so slowly, I think, was the the single thing um, that there was also the lag there for no apparent reason, which was really awful. The rate of fire on the gun was probably the single worst thing to me. The thing that made it um, unplayable. Um, that and the inability to aim precisely. Even when I'm using the mouse doesn't do anything. So it was a terrible game. Um, I can't believe that I actually spent good money on it. Um, I'll just pause the video now. Um, I can let you know that if I could take it back, I would absolutely, absolutely, 1,000 times over not buy that game because it wasn't worth the bandwidth for downloading it. Never mind actually, spending good money on it. I'll look it up here. It was called Zombie Zoeds. Um, I got it on Steam. I'm not sure if it's available elsewhere. Um, but on Steam, it's normally $2.19. I think it was on sale for about 50 cents. But honestly, I wouldn't have spent 10 cents on this game. It was very badly made, and I'm just terribly disappointed in every aspect of the gameplay. And I mean, on top of that, to have the audio not not be registered, be licensed, or for Google to tell me that the audio isn't licensed, and having to go back and dub over it and everything. If there was a rating worse than the worst rating that I can possibly give a game with our rating system, I would give it to this game because this, to me, just it is the best example I've ever had of a game where someone put in no effort whatsoever and tried to sell a game for lots of money on Steam, put it on sale for 75% off, and said, "Hey guys, just give me tons of money." This is the type of game that gives cheap Steam games a bad reputation. I'm glad that I found it for you, so you can avoid it. I mean, that's kind of our purpose here, is to go through all these games for you and give you an idea which ones are actually worth your money. So downside, this is one of the ones that wasn't worth your money. Upside, we have found a few so far that have been really absolutely well-made games, and we'll continue to find more. So if you had any comments about how bad this game was, or if you want to make any corrections or anything, if I'm wrong about the Patron firing really slowly, and you want to let me know about Patrons, uh, absolutely, pop a comment down there. We're all ears. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We always appreciate new subscriptions and likes and comments. Any kind of engagement is great. So be sure to do that. I will be popping a link just over here. Normally I would put it below myself, but since I'm down in the bottom corner, I'll just pop it to the side there, just on top of those zombies attacking the guy. So do keep an eye for that. You can just click on that right now if you want. Um, but no, it's this game was terrible. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 1,000. That's being generous. It it deserves 7.5 out of infinity. So have a good one. Take care, YouTube.